Hey guys, Joel here, and welcome back to another episode. So today I want to talk about this device that I recently got a few days ago. I guess you could call it a console, and that is the Steam Link console. I'm just gonna call it Steam Link console or whatever like that. So I got this in the mail a couple of days ago from eBay. They're really cheap. A lot of people like to buy these because it is much easier to set up and use stream it directly to your TV and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I got one of these and everything. It came in the original box and everything, but you guys don't need to see that. But yeah, so it's all that matters. And it came in the original box, perfect condition, and also with the power cable and that's it, AC adapter and everything like that. Sorry if you guys heard any sounds, but just outside trucks beeping, honking. But anyways, so yeah, the reason why I got this is because of that reason, and also because to easily stream it on the TV and stuff. And the second reason I should say is because I wanted to get a little bit more into PC games, not as much, but really the main reason why I got it is because I really wanted to play some Halo and everything like that. And since this one has the Ethernet port or whatever, that means you'll be able to stream it much better. It has the HDMI slot as well, so this is great. And actually has another USB slot. So yeah, so with the Ethernet cable, it's much better to get better connection because we all know that the wired is always gonna be better than wireless and everything like that, so, which is good. So yeah, so I've been using it for a couple of days since I've gotten it and everything like that, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with it, and it does what I wanted to do and everything like that. So it's pretty good for my for what I'm looking for and everything, pretty much my taste and everything. And one thing I know about this, which you guys probably gonna mention, is yes, it is only 1080. It's only full 1080. It's not for 4K anything like that, which I don't care about. So it's not a big deal to me, honestly. So I don't care about that and everything. So yeah, I like my games. I play in 1080, enhanced 1080 they call or whatever like that. And I think it has like HDR. I think I'm not 100% sure with that, but that's all I really care about. Honestly, I don't care about the 4K and all that shit and everything. So as long as it plays the game's good and smoothly the way I want it, that's all that matters. You guys already know I mostly just play retro games on it anyways, so graphics is not all to me. I don't really care about that stuff. So I still play many games in 720p and games in 480, on the PS2 and then 240, I think it is for the PS1, and still play Super Nintendo games. I play all that shit. So that stuff doesn't bother me. I don't care about that. As long as the game is fun, that's all that matters to me. And it's packed with content, which is what we don't get nowadays. But yeah, so I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it and everything like that. So another thing, I wanted to talk a little bit more about this whole thing with PC and me and what's been going on nowadays in the gaming industry. So I'm not going what's it like to be like a full fledged PC gamer or whatever like that. No, it's only for a select few games I don't mind to play. The main thing I wanted to play was Halo because since I had bought it a while ago on Steam when they had a good sale on the Master Chief Collection, I didn't really play it much because I was like, you know what, I don't want to play it on my laptop. I want to play it on my TV and everything like that. And I don't like to use like a HDMI plugged in from my laptop all the way to my TV and everything like that. Where this comes in handy. This actually comes in handy, because it has HDMI slot and it's much, much closer to the TV and everything. I can just hook it up like that, and it has Ethernet cables, all that stuff on it. So, I'd rather do it that way. So once since I've gotten it, I've only played the Master Chief Collection at the time only like once or twice. So I like that I have this little setup to make it feel more at home, like kind of like a almost like playing on the console, pretty much, and everything like that. I don't know why Steam discontinued these. Honestly, they should have kept these honestly, but I know one of the reasons I know is because since the Steam Deck now they have and they didn't. Some people were saying they probably didn't want to have it like to compete with the Steam Deck because a lot of people probably would just chose this anyways over that, so it could be true or whatever like that. But I feel like they should have never discontinued it. I think it was discontinued in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, but I think it was in 2019. It was discontinued and everything. And but like I was saying, like I wanted to feel more like a console and everything like that. And I really wish they would do something like that again, like do something similar to this, but like an actual an actual legit console with some physical games. I think that would be great and everything like that. So yes, that's one of the other reasons why I got it, just to like feel more of like playing on a console and have my controller and everything hooked up so I can play that way and everything like that. So yeah, so like I said, the main reason why I got one is because I really want to play a lot of these games that I have already on Steam, and mainly with Halo Reach on the Master Chief Collection and everything, which I was playing yesterday and I played a couple of days. I mean, I've been playing since yesterday, everything, like a couple of days now and everything. And I've been enjoying it. I've been having a lot of fun. It's so nostalgic to be playing that game again and everything like that. Because since that what's it, the servers on Halo Reach on the 360 are closed, at least I can play it on PC still and everything like that. And it's still active. A lot of people still play it. I find games really quick and everything like that, and all of the modes and everything pretty much. I find games in. I mostly just play like 4v4 and infection mode, which I think is like 12 players in total if I'm not mistaken. And I find games quick, and everything like that. So it was so good again to play like what's it, infection, one of my favorite modes in Halo Reach. What's it, and Team SWAT was great too. But I've been slacking. Like it's been, I mean, I'm not gonna say slacking, but because it's been so many years since I last played Halo, so I'm like very rusty. I've been like just dying left and right and everything like that, so it hasn't been the best. But I think like one of the reasons why is also this controller that I bought. That's the reason why I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna show you guys real quick that I have here, and that is the 8-bit though. This controller, I have the box right here too to show you guys. This one right here. So this is the one that I got, and honestly, I'm not impressed with it. Like I love the color, man. Like the colors just look nice. Like the color does like not the colors, but the color just looks nice. It's a nice purple color and everything like that. And I do like it. I do like the design of it and the colors, but I feel like it's not as responsive and it doesn't feel that well in the hands or whatever. It's not too comfortable for me, to play. I don't know for you any of you guys who have ever tried any of the controls, their products and everything like that. But I'm not too big on it. Like I feel like this is what's been screwing me up when I've been playing Halo, and I've been like dying left and right. And it's like something with the controls doesn't feel as like smooth or like responsive or quick, and then something with this like how it's placed, like how I'm holding it, it doesn't feel right, So like how it is with a PS4 controller, or even the original Xbox controller and shit like that. It's just I don't know, something with it. So yeah, and that just feels like kind of like cheap. I mean, it was cheap anyways, and it is a company from China, which is when you get products from them, you already know it's not going to be like the best, to be honest, or whatever like that. So there's this other controller I found out about, this company we call GameSir, which I actually know about them, and they make some really good controllers that are officially designed for the Xbox consoles and also for Windows. So I'm interested in getting that one. It's not even that expensive. This one was like $30 I paid for this controller. That one is like 45. They have another model that's $50, so I might just get that one. It's not expensive. I mean, it's way cheaper than PS4 controllers and PS5 controllers now and everything. That's like 80, 70, $80 and shit like that. So $50 is worth it. It's gonna be it's a good price and it's gonna be worth it because a lot of people talk good about it. GameSir, that brand, and I heard a lot of good things on Reddit. And they said they even liked it, like those controllers over the Xbox, the official Xbox controllers, and they ranked 8-bit though as the last because they're not really too big on it either. With the same reasons I have with it. So it's not just me. So yeah, so I think that's the reason why I've been like screwing up, like not doing too good in Halo. So I'm gonna wait till I get one of those, and I'll just start playing again and everything. In the meantime, I'll just wait and everything like that. So, but like I said, it's great to play Halo again. Halo Reach, that's my favorite one. I don't have much space on my laptop, so I can't even like download all the games on the collection. I only have one. I mean, Reach and Halo 2. I would like to get three because three was great. I like three. Four, I didn't really like too much, but I don't mind playing that one over as well. But like putting all that, like download all of those, is gonna take too much space on my laptop. I don't have much space, so I'm definitely gonna get an external hard drive. What's it called? The SSD solid state drive, whatever it's called. But yeah, I gotta get one of those. But it's good to have one of these. Like I really like it. I really like it. Nice, small, light, a lot of ports. You got your your three USB A is right. I think it's A. USB A slots, Ethernet slot port, and the HDMI port and everything like that. So this is great, and also it has Bluetooth as well. For you guys like Bluetooth and stuff like that. But I like to like use like more wired stuff, honestly. I mean, even though this is Bluetooth, but it also had the controller, but it also has the USB receiver that you just plug in, and that's how you get the connection that way. So I rather that honestly than the Bluetooth. But The only negative with that game cert control I'm talking about, they're wired controllers, so that might not be something a lot of people like. For me, I don't mind, honestly. That'll be great for me. At least I don't have to worry about always charging the controller, worry about it dying and shit. So I'm definitely gonna get one. But yeah. So another thing I didn't get to talk about yet because I was talking about all this stuff. But yeah, so another reason why with the PC, like when I'm just getting a little bit more into it now, not like I said, I'm not gonna be a full PC gamer. I'm always gonna be a console gamer. I love my consoles and shit like that. But one of the other reasons why is because I'm not really happy with what's going on right now in the gaming industry when it comes to consoles. You guys, we already spoke about this, and I know a lot of you guys have been talking about it online and everything with Switch Two, crazy like prices, crazy expensive, like the huge price hike in these games. Don't like what they're doing. I've been reading up a lot on it. A lot of people on here on YouTube been talking about it, been ranting on it and stuff like that. And I'm not impressed with what's going on. I don't like what they're doing, and I feel like this is like it's getting close to the end. It's getting close to the end with when it comes to games and shit like that, like the gaming industry. Because right now it's been shit, and this I feel like is gonna make it even worse. Especially I'm hearing about all these games now to Switch too. Like they're saying that how it's gonna be like locked to your account or whatever like that, and it's not like even if it's a physical um what's it cartridge or whatever you have, it's like something in it, some type of key, something they're talking about. I didn't really look up too much. I gotta check more about that. Where it's like locked to the account or whatever. You have to download the game and then it's like locked to your account. So it's not even something you could like have your friends borrow or take to a friend's house and play on this Switch. All this shit I've been hearing about. I don't know how if that's all 100% true, but I believe it is. And I don't know what the hell, what the fuck Nintendo's doing now, and it just makes me just go back on everything I said in that first video about the Nintendo Switch Direct and how it was hype and everything like that. I haven't been as hyped since the 360 days, and now I take it back. I take it all back because I feel really disappointed in what we know what's going on with Nintendo. Like, I really thought they would just stick to stick to their tradition. Just keep in their little bubble under their rock and continue just making some good games. But no, they wanted to like screw shit up and just make it worse. So at least with this, with playing on Steam and playing a lot of these games I remember on the 360, I can play there now. That's pretty much me being hyped, like the 360 days because I can just play plenty of these 360 games on Steam for free. Another positive with playing online on Steam. It's all for free. You have to remind those subscription services and all that shit, like on Sony's console, the Microsoft console, and shit like that. It's all for free, and a lot of people are still playing it. So that's all that matters to me. So another game I want to get back that I heard really popular on Steam right now. I mean, not right now, but it's really popular on Steam is Left 4 Dead. Oh my god, I was such a huge fan of that game. Enjoyed both one and two and everything back then, and man, I had so much good times playing on the 360. So I definitely that's another one I want to get. I'm pretty sure it's really cheap and everything like that. So I want to get it so I can play it on Steam as well with people, that shit. Because at least on Steam, you don't have to worry about paying online, like I said, and also you know that there's a lot of people that's gonna be playing. It's not gonna be a small player count or whatever like that, because the PC gaming, like I said, world, like the console, whatever you want to call it, it's a lot of people who plays it. A lot of people, and everything like that. I feel like it's probably more people who will be on PC than console, in my opinion, maybe. But yeah, so I want to get back a lot of those games to play and stuff like that. And I'm happy that I have the Steam link I can use to stream it directly to my TV, much more easier and much more smoothly. And also when I get another controller, that would be that. I'll have some fun and playing everything like that. And and what else I wanted to mention with it real quick. Another thing I should say is that I'm not gonna be doing because since on Steam, PC games is digital. I'm not gonna be spending no freaking 50, $60, $70 on no damn digital games, some shit that you don't even own. I'm not doing that. So if it's not really cheap, like I would say, I'll probably put my limit, like my max, like a cap, I should say, on like the amount I would spend is probably 30 the most, maybe even 25, but nothing past that for a digital game. Like hell no. Physical, okay, but digital, no. I'm not doing that. I'm not wasting no money on something I don't own. So I still understand how people can do that shit, but I can't. And also, like I said, on these specific games, I'm gonna be getting on Steam. Like I'm getting tons of games or like all the new games coming out or games that's already out that I can't play because they're only on the current gen on Steam. Like no, I'm not doing that. There's only select few games I'm gonna get mostly like indie games or whatever that's like strictly like exclusively on Steam or whatever like that. I'll check out like some maybe some indie RPG, JRPGs, whatever like that. But mainly I just wanted to like play a lot of my nostalgic games, like I said, like Halo and stuff like that, other 360 games, and the time when the gaming era was fun and everything. The last time I should say, the last era when when gaming was fun. But yeah, the best was the PS2 era, but yeah, the last was the PS3/360 era and everything like that. And the only problem I have with the Steam Link, which I'm guessing I have to find out more. I'm trying to like figure out how to do this. I've been looking up on Reddit and here on YouTube to see if I can find some ways. I think I found out how to finally do this, and that is how to talk with people in game. With the mic and everything. Because while I was playing Halo, I hear people talking. I'm like, how are they doing this? Like, like how did they like set it up? Because I don't know. I'm still new to Steam, so I don't. I mean, I would not really say I'm new to it, but I am because I have seen for years. I don't really use it until now. So I'm still really new with the whole interface and how you set up things because it's not like on console. It's super easy to like just start a party. You just plug in the headset to the bottom of the controller and there you go. You're done. And you can hear them. They can hear you. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. They said there is a way you can do it through the controller. That's another reason why I want to get the game server what's it controller because you see this one there's no port at the bottom, no 3.5 port. Let's call it headphone jack. There's no headphone jack port or whatever like that. Or like knocking things over. But yeah, so there's no port for that. So I that's the reason why I want to get that other controller as well. But I found out there's a way that you can do it, like it can where Steam can recognize the headset like plugged into the controller and shit like that. So yeah, so I just have to get a controller so I can test it out. But yeah, let's see if it's right, if it's right, if I'm doing it right. But if you guys know any other way and you guys have played PC, let me know if there's any easy way to do that and everything like that. So that's like my big issue because that's one of the main reasons why I also want to play a lot of these games, these old games from the 360 days again because I can chat in the party, make some new friends and all that stuff. So it'd be just like the good old days. But man, playing Halo Reach again, it just made me feel sad, so nostalgic. All the maps I still remember because I used to play that game like crazy. So I remember every map in that in the game so far that I played on. Such a good game, man. So good. And whenever still get updates, I was curious to know. But even I don't care. But yeah, as long as you can play it online for free, and there's plenty of people still playing it. It's still big community of people who's playing it. I'm fine with that. But yeah, and that's about it. Yeah, so like I said before, I'm not going fully to PC. Never that. Still love my consoles and everything like that. So for me, it's just pretty much gonna be like when it comes to like console games and like of course my physical is gonna be my retro, and then the PS4 would be my modern, and I would guess you could say my last modern because Nintendo fucked it up for me. So now I don't even have interest in getting the Nintendo Switch 2 anytime soon. I don't even know if I even care to get the Switch 1 right now. I think I'm gonna hold off and just continue just collecting, for my retro consoles, a few games for my PS4, and then maybe one or two games on Steam and just play that because I have plenty of games anyways. There's no reason for me to really get a Switch right now, Switch One right now. I'm having a lot of fun with this right now, anyways. So Steam Link. So yeah, yeah, so that's about it. So like I said, still on my consoles, but when it comes to like anything past the PS4, I'm not interested in it because I don't like what they're doing right now, and because of what I've heard with what Nintendo's doing, I'm now afraid of what's gonna happen now with with future consoles from Sony and Microsoft. At least one thing I can say with Microsoft, I can give them one big plus, and that is at least when it comes to their games, and also when it comes to Windows, because they own Windows as well. You can pretty much like play like a crossover thing. Like whatever works on there would work easily on Windows or whatever. The controller easily you can use on Windows. The games on Windows, so pretty much is like I'm on Xbox in a way. So I do like that. That's one thing I could give them and everything because they're not like strict. Like pretty much like alienating Windows. Like, oh yeah, this is only for Xbox. These stuff is only made for Xbox. You can't share it or play it on a PC. So at least you can do that, unlike Sony and everything like that. Sony is just strictly Sony. The things they want to work only on their stuff. And the same thing with Nintendo. Even though you of course use the controllers to pair with the PC, but I feel like Xbox controllers or controllers that are made strictly for Xbox and Windows would work the best. Will work the best on Steam and everything like that. So yeah, that's about it, guys. So let me know what you guys thought. I mean, what you guys think, I should say, of the Steam Link and everything. We guys think of this. Or if you guys use it, or you guys just prefer using the app and everything, you guys can use on your phones or whatever, just stream it to your phone and play it on your phone, which I can't do when that's on a small screen. I rather play it on the big screen of the TV with my controller. However you guys play it and everything like that. Let me know. I do know of, because you guys probably will mention this, of Moonlight and all the other stuff that I heard is really good and even better than Steam Link. But the reason why I prefer this and why I also got this is because I just play games on Steam. I know you can get games on like Epic Games, which I do have to give away free games and stuff like that, but I just like Steam, so I care more about that. So that's why Steam Link I care more about. I rather focus on this or the Steam Link app or whatever like that. So it doesn't bother me. And so far, since using this, I have no issues with it. I know some people say when you use a Steam Link app, you get some issues with it, but a lot of people do recommend this and said it's much better, mainly because since you have the HDMI and the Ethernet cable here, you get like a much better, smoother experience where it doesn't lag and the internet thing keeps dropping or whatever like that. So yeah, so I rather that. I rather this. But yeah, so let me know what you guys thought and everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time for another episode. Take care.